One of the most dangerous masks a covert narcissist can wear is that of fake generosity. They are the ones who can buy you the car, house, or the expensive vacation. And to the outside world, that makes them look like the perfect partner. But you know the truth, that gift is not a gesture of love. It's a muzzle. Every single thing they give you comes with a heavy price tag, and the currency is your silence. They use this extreme generosity to gaslight the entire world into thinking they are wonderful, effectively stripping you of your right to complain. I mean, how could they be abusive when they give you so much? It creates a prison where, if you speak up, you look like the ungrateful villain. But here is the reality. Gift giving for narcissists is a weapon of control. These are not just presents. They're calculated insults wrapped in gold, designed to attack your identity and undo your self-worth. Today, I'm going to put language to that devastating gut feeling you've had every time you opened a box and felt worse instead of feeling better. Hi, I am Samir, a narcissistic abuse recovery professional. And in this episode, we are going to talk about 7 gifts narcissists buy that are actually insults. Some of you may have received no gifts whatsoever because a lot of these narcissists are stingy, like my father. I'm talking about the generous and the kind ones, the ones who either spend money out of sadism or the need for approval, praise, and acceptance. Number 1, the gift that tells you you are not enough, you're insignificant, or there is something deeply wrong with you. This is usually the first red flag, but we often miss it because it is disguised as care. You open the box, and inside is a gym membership you did not ask for. Or maybe it is a set of anti-aging creams, a scale, or a self-help book about fixing your attitude or managing your emotions. Now, if you had asked for these things, that would be different. But you did not. This is an unsolicited criticism wrapped in wrapping paper. In that moment, the message they are sending to your subconscious is loud and clear. You are not good enough as you are. They're telling you that you are physically unacceptable or mentally broken without telling you. But the genius of this abuse is that if you get offended, they flip the script instantly. They say, I am just trying to help you be healthy. What's wrong with you? Why are you so sensitive? Plausible deniability is heavily used by covert narcissists, where they do something so subtly that you only feel the impact. You keep bleeding, but the knife they have stabbed you with is invisible. You can't put your finger on the source of your pain, so it becomes plausible. Well, it's not. And then they manipulate you into thinking you're making things up. This is just one of those things. In this context, they get to play the benevolent helper while actively destroying your self-worth. They are handing you a project, and the project is you. They want you to spend your time fixing yourself so you never have the energy to look at them and realize they are the problem. Which brings us to number 2. Number 2, the clothes they know won't fit you. This one is pure sadism. It's a psychological setup designed to trigger your deepest insecurities. They buy you a dress or a shirt that is 2 sizes too small, or conversely, 3 sizes too big. Let's look at the too small scenario first. You open it, you try to put it on, and you can't zip it up. Naturally, you feel the shame wash over you. You feel fat, you feel unworthy, and you look at them. What do you see? You see that faint glimmer in their eye. They knew it would not fit. They bought it because it would not fit. They want you to feel uncomfortable in your own skin. They want you to look in the mirror and hate what you see. Because if you hate yourself, you are less likely to leave them. And again, the trap is set. If you say it does not fit, they act surprised. Oh, really? I thought you could squeeze into it. It is a subtle way of calling you fat or overweight without ever saying the word. It is body shaming disguised as a present. Number 3, the gift they actually bought for themselves, but want to make you feel indebted. We call this the boomerang gift. They throw it at you, but it comes right back to them. Imagine it's your birthday. You don't play video games. You have never touched a controller in your life, but they hand you a brand new PlayStation 5. Or they buy you tickets to a concert for a band they're obsessed with but you hate. Or they buy a high-tech kitchen gadget that only they know how to use. This hurts on a visceral level because it turns you into an object. You are just a vessel, a prop they use to justify their own heavy spending. They get the dopamine hit of buying the toy, and they get the utility of using the toy, but you get the job of saying thank you. It's humiliating. You're forced to show gratitude for something that effectively erases your existence. It screams, "My desires are the only thing that matter in this relationship." And if you don't use it, they accuse you of being wasteful or abandoning it. I bought you that expensive console and you never touched it. And you're telling me I am the bad one? It's a lose-lose situation. Number 4, the gift that proves they do not know you at all. This is the identity eraser. You could be married to this person for 10, 15, or 20 years. You could share a bed, kids, or a life. And then on your anniversary, they hand you something that makes you question your reality. Maybe you have been a vegetarian for 5 years, and they buy you a gift card to a steakhouse. Maybe you hate the color gold, and they buy you a gold chain. Maybe you love reading, and they buy you a vacuum cleaner. It's baffling. You stand there holding this thing thinking, have you ever listened to a single word I've said? The answer is no. But it's darker than that. It's not just that they don't listen. It is that they refuse to see you. They're interacting with the fantasy version of you in their crazy head. A version that likes what they like or a version that serves them. Nothing in between. This gift is proof that to them, you are not a separate human being with unique tastes. You are just an extension of them. Number 5, the present that just creates more work for you. We call this the Trojan horse. It looks like a gift on the outside, but inside, it is full of soldiers ready to attack your peace. This is when they buy you a puppy you didn't ask for. To the world it is, look, you got her a puppy. But to you, it's sleepless nights, potty training, vet bills, and a massive responsibility that falls 100% on your shoulders because they certainly are not going to walk it. Or maybe it's a luxury car that you cannot afford the insurance on, or that puts massive debt in your name. They get the glory of being the provider, but you get the stress of the maintenance. This is a sabotage tactic. You've got to understand, by overloading you with responsibilities disguised as gifts, they keep you tired. They keep you stressed. And when you are tired and stressed, what happens? You don't have the mental bandwidth to fight back or plan an exit. They are gifting you a burden to weigh you down. Number 6, the cheap trash after they spoil themselves. This is about the devaluation hierarchy. This happens when you watch them spend thousands of dollars on themselves. New watches, new clothes, expensive hobbies. They treat themselves like royalty, full-on luxury. Then your special day comes. What do you get? A generic card from the gas station, a cheap trinket from the dollar store, or something re-gifted from the back of the closet. The contrast is the point. The discrepancy between what they spend on themselves and what they spend on you is a full message. They're establishing a hierarchy. They're saying, I am the king or the queen, and you are the peasant. They want you to feel small in yourself. They want you to feel like you are not worth the effort. And if you dare to point out the difference, what happens, my dear survivor? You are labeled as a gold digger who only cares about money, when the real gold digger is the narcissist. Number 7, the gift they only give when people are watching. This is the grand finale of manipulation, the performance. These are the gifts that are extremely expensive, flashy, or perhaps something you specifically asked them not to get. But they don't give it to you in private. No. They will wait until the family gathering, holidays, Thanksgiving, Christmas. They wait until the party is in full swing and everyone is watching. They present this massive gift, and the whole room gasps. Wow, you are so lucky. He or she is so generous, but you are dying inside. Maybe it is a piece of jewelry that is gaudy and hideous. Maybe it is a surprise trip you can't take off work for. But now you are on stage. Think about that. You're trapped. You have to smile. You have to hug them. And you have to perform joy. If you show even a bit of disappointment, you humiliate them in front of their audience. And you will pay for this later. This is emotional blackmail at its worst. They're using the social pressure of the crowd to force you to validate them. They're buying the crowd's applause with your discomfort. It is the ultimate act of using you as a prop in their play. Conclusion. And for these reasons, I say narcissists are evil. Maybe they're not evil by nature, but their actions certainly make them evil. That's why they're demonic, because in our religious books, in our cultures, what does demonic stand for? Bad people or entities that inflict pain and enjoy the outcome. Isn't that what's happening when narcissists do these things, whether they think about it consciously or not? That is the outcome. Doesn't change anything. So keep this in mind and don't focus on the fake niceness of the narc. Focus on the hidden agenda and how you always take the hit. With that, let's bring this episode to an end. I will talk to you in the next one. Until then, as always, let the healing begin.